The AI in your phone just got faster, cheaper, and a whole lot more ambitious, and most people have no idea it happened. I'm Chuck Getchell. This is AI in 10. What happened? Why it matters? What you can do with it. Let's go. So here's what's going on. Google DeepMind today announced Gemini 3.6 Flash. That's a new version of what they call a Flash model. And I know that sounds like marketing fluff, but stick with me. Because this one actually changes something you'll feel in your daily life. Let's back up for a second. You've probably heard of Gemini. It's Google's AI. The thing powering the assistant on your Android phone, the suggestions in Gmail, the help button in Google Docs, that's Gemini doing the work behind the scenes. Now, Google has different sizes of Gemini. Think of it like a coffee menu. The big Ultra model is the venti, extra shot oat milk situation. Impressive, expensive, heavy. The Flash model is more like a double espresso. Fast, efficient, gets the job done, and it doesn't cost a fortune to pour. That's the Flash line, built not for the labs but for the apps, the everyday stuff, or the tools millions of people use every single day without ever thinking about what's under the hood. And today, Google just made that espresso significantly stronger while somehow also making it cheaper. Here's the technical part translated into English. Gemini 3.6 Flash uses about 17% fewer tokens than its predecessor. Now, a token is basically a small chunk of text, a word or part of a word. AI models generate tokens to build their answers. The more tokens they generate, the more it costs and the slower it feels. So cutting token usage by 17% means the model says just as much in less space. It's like the AI learned to stop rambling, which honestly is more than I can say for most meeting participants. But here's why that number matters. When you scale it up to millions of users, even a small efficiency gain becomes a very large pile of money saved. And that money either goes to the company's bottom line or it gets passed on to you as cheaper plans, bigger free tiers, and more AI packed into apps you already pay for. Google is rolling out 3.6 Flash to developers through Google AI Studio and Google Cloud. So the people building apps, the ones making your to-do list tool, your customer service chat, your HR software, they can flip to 3.6 Flash with minimal effort. And when they do, you get the benefits without doing a single thing. Now let's talk about what this actually means for your life, because this isn't just a developer story. Think about the last time an AI feature in an app felt slow. You asked it to summarize something. You waited, little spinning circle. Oh, more waiting. You gave up and just did it yourself. Yeah, that's the thing this is trying to fix. Faster and cheaper models mean more apps can afford to add serious AI features in the first place. Right now, a lot of mid-sized companies, small businesses, startups, local services, they want to add AI to their tools, but the cost has been a real barrier. With a more efficient model, that barrier gets lower. So, what does that look like practically? It means your dentist's office might actually get a smart scheduling assistant that answers questions like a human. It means the project management tool your team uses might finally get a real summarizer that works. It means the customer support chat on your favorite online store might stop feeling like a broken vending machine. Because here's the thing people miss. AI isn't just ChatGPT in a browser. It's quietly getting stitched into everything. And the quality and speed of those experiences depends entirely on which model is running underneath. Today's news moves that baseline forward for a lot of everyday apps. Now let's connect this to work, because this is where it gets real. If you use Google Workspace, that's Gmail, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Meet, the AI features there run on Gemini. Faster, cheaper. Gemini means those features get more capable and more reliable over time. Expect things like smarter email summaries, better drafting suggestions, faster real-time translation, and AI that actually keeps up with you in a live meeting. If you work in customer service, sales, or any role that involves responding to people at volume, pay attention. Cheaper AI models lower the economic barrier for companies to automate frontline communication. That's not a scare tactic, it's just math. When AI can handle 10,000 routine questions for the same price it used to handle 5,000, companies notice. That doesn't mean your job disappears overnight, but it does mean your job evolves faster than you might expect. The people who thrive are the ones who understand what AI can and can't do, and who position themselves as the humans the AI needs. The strategists, the editors, the people who know when the bot got it wrong. That's a real advantage, and it's available to everyone in this audience right now. And if you're thinking it might be time to go deeper on all of this, to actually build real AI skills that make you more valuable at work, our Applied AI certification is exactly that. It's designed for non-technical people who want to go beyond just using AI and earn a real credential they can put on a resume. Worth knowing that exists. All right. Let's get to the one action I want you to take today, and I promise it's not complicated. Open the app you use most for productivity. Could be Gmail, could be Notion, could be your company's internal tools. Could be whatever you use to write, organize, or communicate at work. And I want you to look for the AI features. Not the ones you already use constantly, the ones you tried once and gave up on because they felt slow or clunky. Try them again. Right now, or the next time you're in that tool today. Here's why this matters. Models get better and faster over time. A feature that felt frustrating 6 months ago might work completely differently now. A lot of people abandoned AI features early and never went back. That's like test driving a car in 1995 and deciding you'd never own one because the cup holder was bad. So go back, give it another shot. Specifically, try the summarize feature if you have it. Paste a long email thread and ask it to summarize. Ask it to draft a response in your tone, or ask it to pull out the 3 most important things from a long document. See how fast it is now. See if it actually helps, because if it does, that's time back in your day. Every single day. That's not a small thing. That compounds. And if you're curious which apps in your life already run on Gemini, you can just Google which apps use Gemini AI, and you'll get a current list. Many of them you probably already have. You just might not be using the AI parts yet. The story of AI right now isn't just about the biggest, smartest model. It's about the cheapest, fastest one. The one that gets everywhere. The one that stops feeling like a demo and starts feeling like running water, just there, just working whenever you need it. Gemini 3.6. Flash is a small story on the surface. New version of a model, some efficiency numbers, some developer announcements. But underneath it is a much bigger shift. AI is getting cheaper to run, faster to respond, and easier to deploy at scale. That means it shows up in more places for more people more often. The people who'll feel that most aren't the engineers. They're the regular users who start noticing their tools just work better. And the professionals who understand why and lean into it are the ones who stay ahead. That's today's AI in 10. If you want to go deeper and learn AI with a community of people just like you, join us at aihammock.com. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.